My roommate asked me not to open the hall closet under any circumstances. Years later, I found out why. Like, we just finished touring the apartment, he's showing me where the fuse box is, where the spare towels are, normal roommate stuff, and right before he leaves, he points at this narrow closet by the front door and goes, "Don't open that one." I laughed because I thought he was joking. He wasn't. He just kinda stared at me for a second and said, "Seriously, don't." First couple weeks were mostly normal though, except for the closet. Sometimes when I'd walk past it at night, I'd notice this faint smell coming from underneath. Not horrible exactly, just old, like damp cardboard. I kept telling myself it was probably storage junk or something embarrassing. Then one night I came home early from work and heard noises inside it. Not scratching or horror movie stuff. Talking. Very quiet talking. I froze immediately. It sounded like two men having a conversation through the wall. Couldn't make out words, just low voices. Then suddenly it stopped. A few seconds later, my roommate walked out of his bedroom looking startled to see me home. He immediately glanced at the closet. That was the moment I genuinely started feeling uneasy. I asked him straight up what was inside. He just said nothing you need to worry about. After that, things got weird fast. Packages started arriving almost daily, addressed to names I'd never heard before. Different names every time. My roommate would always grab them immediately before I could really look at them. Then I noticed he'd started locking his bedroom door whenever he left. Before that, he never did. One Friday night, he leaves for work, and around midnight, I finally open the closet. It's basically empty. Just coats, cleaning supplies, and a locked metal hatch in the floor, like one of those square utility access panels. I'm staring at it when I hear footsteps outside the apartment. My roommate was back way too early. I barely got the closet shut before he walked in. The second he sees me standing there, his face drops completely. Then he quietly goes, "You opened it." I started apologizing immediately, and he just stands there silent for a second before saying, "You need to leave tonight." I ask him what the hatch is for, long pause, then he says, "The apartment below us." Turns out there was no apartment below us. At least not legally. The building used to be a hotel decades ago before renovations split everything up differently. The hatch connected to sealed maintenance corridors between floors. Corridors my roommate had been renting out to undocumented workers for cash. That's who I heard talking. That's why random packages kept arriving under fake names. There were 6 people living underneath our floor in hidden maintenance spaces while the landlord had no idea.